Hi team, hey, welcome. I'm SuperEconTeach, and today we're going to be breaking down a concept that affects everyone. It is affecting you and everything about you, your lunch, your rent, and your future. It is inflation. Don't worry, I'm going to keep it short. Let's be crystal clear. Let's fly into it. All right. Inflation is when the average price level of all goods and services in the economy rises over time. Put simply, what used to cost $1 might now cost $1.10. That means the money that you have buys you less than it did before. Your purchasing power has actually fallen. All right, so let's have a look. All right, burgers. All right, so let's imagine that your burger used to cost you 25 cents. All right, let's imagine. All right, then it starts to cost you $1, then maybe $3.50 for that same burger. All right, that is inflation in action. Your money is able to buy you less, and it's not because the burger got fancier. It is because the prices in general have increased. All right, so let's have a look at what causes inflation. There are two big causes for inflation. The first one is demand pull inflation. Too many people wanting too many goods. Not enough supply of those goods, so therefore the prices of them goes up. Right? That's across the whole economy. Right? There's also the idea of cost push inflation. Cost push inflation is going to be where the raw materials, the things that we use, the factors of production we use to produce those goods and services, those costs rise, like wages, for example. Businesses then are going to charge more so that they can stay profitable. Okay, that's what we're really thinking about. So is therefore inflation actually evil? Well, that's a debatable question. A little bit of inflation is usual, it's normal, even healthy in a growing economy. But if you have too much inflation, it's going to rob you of your savings. It's going to cause uncertainty, and it's going to hit people who have just a fixed income, so no bargaining power, right? It's going to hit them the hardest, right? So can you describe inflation as being evil? In some regards, yes, but maybe not in every regard. Now, a little bit of a bonus term. Here we go. Hyperinflation. Ever heard of hyperinflation? Okay. That is where inflation has gotten totally out of control. The prices double and double and double, right? And a recent example, and Google, right? Zimbabwe in 2008. It is absolutely amazing what happened there. Terrifying, but amazing. The actual economics of it is really quite frightening. All right, Venezuela is another good example. Look those up. Hyperinflation, Zimbabwe, hyperinflation, Venezuela. There's also some good YouTube videos about those two. Right, so, and now we know that inflation is more than just an annoying price rise. It is a key force of economics that affects you and me and our everyday life. If you learned something today, hopefully you did, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and share the video with a friend. All right? Maybe they think that inflation is just a balloon problem. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much for listening. Next time we will tackle unemployment and why it's not always what you think. All right, hey, Cornetto, have a fantastic day. We will see you next.